All right, hello, welcome, guys. This is the first game, the first cast of Copa America. A couple things here. First off, do apologize for having the wrong overlay. Things are going to look a little bit messy for this first game, but it will be resolved quickly. Don't worry. We're fully aware GameHeart is awesome. It should be used, but we've brought it up in the past. My mic got loud, apparently.
Oh my God.
Wait, okay, how's this? I don't know. I guess it did the auto adjust thing. I gotta go look into that. Anyways, Copa America, first game of the day. I do apologize once again for having the GameHeart overlay on. We will get this started ASAP. Enjoy the superior overlay for the time being. But I am Rifkin, joined today by Zombie Grub as well as our accomplice Fear Dragon, observing the stream from behind the scenes. I don't recall if we went over this or not, so just a quick point before the introductions here of Fear Dragon. I am going to still pretend like I'm observing the game as if I were streaming, so if you do need to go AFK at any point or ninja leave, you can just put the camera on me. Anyways, let's hop into this. Spawning here in the top right corner of the map, it is going to be the Protoss player spawning pink. Abaeterno, or Aeterno? I can't say your name, and I'm super sorry, dude.
He never left as the purple Protoss. We have Desrow.
Okay, so we got to see a little bit of Desrow. Not so much play, but more like we hung out with him at IEM Toronto recently, which was kind of cool. We've seen Desrow play a lot in Copa America, though. Just kind of in general, he's put on a good show. He's shown some pretty solid tactics, but not quite able to clinch out that first place spot. Maybe this season, maybe. It's a big maybe. Because if I recall, he came second place to Major, right?
Yep, Major with his win streak in Copa America. His plus 10 stats when he's playing in Copa America.
Let's see how this season goes. It's a long way off, but in this first qualifier, both Major and Desrow are two, I think, of the favored players to make it out of their qualifier brackets. So we will most likely see them in the group stages later on in the season. For now, though, as an opener, we do have Abaeterno actually going for Stargates.
And not very shy about it either. Desrow saw it. Straight up saw it. It's actually, you don't really know what is coming out of it. Of course, an Oracle, I guess, is more common, but we still have Phoenix openers. And, you know, the Phoenix all-in, which I died to recently on ladders. The only reason I remember that it actually is a thing. But, of course, Desrow in reaction just throws in a Twilight Council. This could very well be for Blink, which is something that you do need in case of Phoenix opener. Not sure. Is this a proxy pylon?
That's, I don't know. I'm
It's gonna all in.
Doing.
Then sure.
Well, Desrow Twilight Council finishes up here in a second, and most likely going to go for Blink. Desrow kind of the player we've seen, I guess, more tailored towards that late game, more tailored towards the safe plays. We haven't really seen him pull off a lot of all-ins or anything too crazy in Copa America. So, I mean, Blink is the safer opener. Proxy pylons are down. Sure, you're going to want these eventually, but the one thing I spy is the fact that he's only got 2 gates for the time being. I mean, if this was a third, then yeah, he's going heavy with the aggression, but as stands with a photon overcharge and a couple of well-placed stalkers, this Oracle should not do that much damage.
Yeah, Desrow does turn on the 3rd gateway, and he's actually going to be maybe pleased to see a Nexus down. It's not like an automatic win, obviously, right? He's not going to bust in here with Blink Stock and be like, Jake, you know, JK, I win. Because, you know, Abaeterno, got it, could always make a Void Ray out of that Stargate. And Void Rays are pretty darn good as long as they're not instantly fired down.
Well, I'm does need a small thing here. One of the big things with this scout, you know, you see right off the bat, Desrow's seeing there's a natural expansion down. Back at home at Base 3 TV, we talk about this quite a bit, how it's a little bit awkward with expansions when it comes to StarCraft2 and PvP. You know, it's one of those things where you see your opponent with an expansion, you're really left with 2 options. That's either get one as soon as humanly possible or go full ham and try and win the game. I don't know. I mean, 3 gateways is a position where you're going to have a lot of strength, but I don't know if this is one where Desrow's necessarily going to want to all in from.
3 gateways is like, you know, if there's 4 gateways, I was like, you know, that's a planned all in. He's gonna go for it, no problem. 3 gateways, of course, you can build on the Robo, start getting better tech than what Abaeterno has. And, you know, he's actually going for Phoenixes after this, which those actually will not help out that much against Blink Stalkers. They will be able to lift up, you know, the few Blink Stalkers that he has, but until he has like a good number of Phoenixes, they won't actually add a whole lot. And Desert's already gearing up for this attack.
Well, I think one of the things too is the Oracle. It may have died. It got very little damage done, but it saw the 3 Stargates. And that's gonna be a bit horrific, or not Stargates,
Gateways.
Gateways. It's a bit horrific to see that because out of his own Stargate, what I was trying to get towards, he's going for Phoenix, which
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, like, having Phoenix opener is fine, but this is 6 Stalkers. I mean, you need a Void Ray. You need
Yeah.
something.
Oh, Photo Nurtures is the natural. Does he have another one for the
Oh,
main?
this is-
No, not.
I would almost. I hate to be that guy. I think this is over, quite frankly.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't. I'm not really understand. I don't know. I haven't really. You don't really see these builds that often. You know, it's either it's an Oracle that like deals damage and they go into gateways and avoid rays. The Nexus right after the Oracle without any more scouting information just seems like a big like. God, I hope he's not doing anything except expanding himself. Which you were scouting the entire time, is not going to be the case when he's getting blinked, right? So, I mean,
I just personally feel like the Phoenixes were a bad choice, regardless.
yeah, like no matter what, like everything he scouted says like, okay, he's gonna something, and void rays are helpful. Maybe like one void ray maybe so doesn't push this back, but it's more helpful than those Phoenixes were.
Oh, hey, Fear Dragon. I'm sure you've corrected at this point, but it says Major on the overlay, I guess, instead of Abaeterno. Okay. So small mistake, guys. Bit of a rough start here. Fear Dragon, it's his first time actually doing the obsing and stuff. Last time he was here for Copa America, it was a wonderful sing-song of me doing this stuff and him just kind of chilling out and enjoying a cast or two. So don't worry, it's one game in. It's the first game of the season. Mistakes are bound to happen. It's better they happen here than, say, the finals. So we'll get these sorted for you here in just a sec. Well, I get the map posted for game number 2, which should be Nimbus. Okay, cool. And I'll try and keep an eye on my mic to see if it pops up again. I don't know why it does that, because I've never been the one who's had that be the issue in the past. But Zombie Up, can I get you to host Nimbus? It's doing the spinning wheel for me.
Just regular Nimbus.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
All right, cool. And from here, I'll, I guess, zoom in, just pass me host or whatever. I'll invite the other dudes. Although it looks like I managed to relog. Entering lobby stuck. Annoying.
Looks like it.
So let me invite you to the chat I have with these guys. There you go ahead and invite them. I'm just gonna go relog because I don't want to deal with this.
What the? How did? I don't.
How do I?
What?
Quay?
Did you make a party? Is like what is it?
Yeah, I invited you to a party so you could see their names.
I'm not actually in a party, but I joined the chat. I don't understand. You must invite.
I'm on my way back online.
Jesus, what was that? No. Could you please not?
I have it unchecked to not allow other devices to.
Stop, please. Yo, it won't let me. Like, I had to invite him to a party first, even though we're like in a party. I don't understand.
Test. Is it safe to talk? Hello?
Hey, well, no, Fear Dragon doesn't like. What? I don't know what to do. Fix it, Rifkin? No, it's just about getting the players in. Well, I guess if you. Do you have the players? Can you, like, invite the players? Okay, then try doing that.
I also cannot join the lobby.
Maybe it's me. I'm the one, the problem in this relationship.
Well, actually, what I need to do is hammer out these audio issues real quick. So let me go to my recording devices and such. Because I don't want this resetting the sound like every time we join, right? Just give me one sec here, recording devices. Right, properties, allow application, no.
Hold on. Let me suggest a game and now try. So he has to be like friends. Okay, yeah, do
Oh boy. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I don't know what I just did, but I just turned the sound off on my computer. Fantastic.
I can actually hear you.
How do I fix this? I don't know. All right, hello, test.
Testing. Hi.
Okay, cool. I'm just disabling all my other sound devices, anything that's not my USB microphone.
I'm just really happy it's not me with the mic problems.
Right? Like, WTF, man? I've never had the record of this. I don't... Hopefully that saves. Okay, save.
Yo, Major didn't show up.
Well, he
Oh,
doesn't really need to. All right, hang on. I might get loud here for a second, so I need you to tell me. Because I'm opening StarCraft right now. Test, test.
you did get louder.
All right, test, test.
Hello.
Well, it's... I don't know what's taking control. There's literally nothing enabled on my computer now to take control of my audio devices.
It's Collector taking control.
Yeah, exactly. We always swap to crappy ass Skype. Did you ever get the players involved, by the way?
Yeah, we got the players in. Remember, we always had a problem with Zoom with Copa. So we stopped using it.
I stopped using it with you because I was getting frustrated with you.
Exactly. And I'm here.
All right, so can you hear me now? I don't know if this will go loud or not. All right, so see if everyone's ready. Sorry about this, guys. Technical problems are bound to happen once in a while. And, yeah, it's been a while since we've had them, so what do you know? It's about that time there. Yeah, I mean, if the series concludes, yeah, we'll have a bit of downtime anyways to fix stuff. So, anyways, Desrow is ready. Abaeterno is ready. So, Zombie Grub, feel free to go whenever. If you're Dragon, make sure to pop that intro ASAP. So, we'll see you guys here in just a sec on Nimbus. Hey, is my audio okay?
It didn't go louder, which is good.
Okay, well, as long as it didn't like shoot up monster loud, that's all I care about. So, welcome back to Copa America, guys. Sorry about the hiccups we've had leading up to this point, but we should be set and fingers are crossed, good to go for the rest of the night as we've got this full qualifier to go through. But welcome back once again. This is season 3 of Copa America. It's the first qualifier. This is game number 2 of the first best of 3. Spawning here in the lower left corner of the map, it is going to be, of course, the pink protest, Abaeterno.
In the upper left, as the green Protoss, it's Desrow.
Okay, so Desrow, we talked a big game up for him. It kind of felt like he won that game pretty one-sidedly, though. And what's a little bit funny is he didn't really have to do much for it. One of the biggest things he did was he identified his opponent. He did have a weakness to his build. He wasn't, I don't think, necessarily going to like default to the blink stalker all in. We really don't see that out of him a lot. But, I mean, if you see an opportunity, go for it. And him seeing that Nexus down, he knew that 400 minerals, that's 2 less stalkers, 4 less zealots. That's a whole army that Abaeterno would not have had at that early stage of the game. So, between the choice to make Phoenixes and his earlier Nexus, that really did cost him that last game. And we'll see if he plays as greedy this game or not.
I can't imagine. You know, that was already kind of like what we see usually in PvP, I would say, is either 3-gate blink or 3-gate or like, Nexus with a robo tech, you know? So the fact that he went like Nexus with a Stargate tech as fast as he did, it felt like a risky build. You know, I'm not a master of PvP, so I don't want to say like it's like not a build or like it's a dumb build, but it just felt like a greedy build at the very least. And Desrow did something that is actually very common, which is definitely the blink, like the 3-gate blink stalker. That's totally normal. And you can
Yeah.
do a lot of things with it too. Like say that actually didn't work. Like he had 2 void rays somehow, like miraculously. He had 2 void rays. And Desert's like, I'm not gonna touch that. Like, he has blink still, and he's an observer too, because he had that robo. So he can start doing those shenanigans that we always see, like, blinking on top of the high ground, sniping off units and blinking back. Stuff like that that actually brings you back in the game. It's almost like having a Banshee in TBT. Or like maybe you're a little less economical because your command center wasn't as fast, but the Banshee almost always seems to like make up for something of that.
Yeah, I would agree. But I think one of the scary things is there is a zealot charging in here, and right now, despite the fact that he is currently at the stalker, oh, actually for Desrow, he doesn't charge in. I thought he was gonna go straight to the base, but stops, snipes off his opponent's probe, keeps his one stalker at home, but throws some double gateways behind this. And Abaeterno may not have been looking for that. No, in fact, didn't see the extra
Ooh.
gateways coming in. So Desrow once again going for the 3-gate. I think I'm not saying this is because of one thing or the other,
Oh,
but
4-gate. Oh.
4 gates. Wow. Okay. Now this is gonna actually be more indicated by the way the first game went. I was gonna say maybe game one he saw a bit of a weakness to aggression, so he goes for it here. But recognizing the game one went so easily, he's gonna go full ham. And oh, Eterno, don't expand.
No.
Man.
Who expands in PvP? All right, like maybe like the masters of PvP. I'm talking
ex-
like CJ Hero or something like expands, but
I think you expand. I just think this timing is awkward. There's no reason to do it. There's no
it's
opportunity.
a very
no
early
thing.
expand.
I
I mean,
gets piling up here, brings a second
it's
probe
gonna
across
he's
the
gonna
map.
die.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I mean this
He doesn't
is
even have a
far
mothership
less
core.
This is he's got one gateway versus 4.
Does he really not have a mothership core?
No. So Eterno, man, thank you for coming out to Copa America. But man,
Girl, damn. GG. There you go. There we go.
well, bit of an anticlimactic series, but